What are you doing? Hey, 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 hey! Chill it, chill it, chill it! Come on, come on, don't get too riled up. My hearing aids are so off. I love it. It is so quiet in my own little world. It is so quiet. I'm really enjoying this peace and quiet. You know, I think I'm going to turn on my little heater. Just to I'm just chilled. I was out there in that lawnmower. I was on that lawnmower in that field. It's just like, brr, brr. So now I got a pair of glasses. I'm going to have another pair of glasses. Got my new mitts, my whole bench, as usual. Kaboom. The wood, the bee boars are here, whatever. And tomorrow's supposed to be heavy rain. I don't know if I go to mac and cheese or not. And here's the 3 Pistons. So Gail was wanting to meet this weekend at the car meet. And Brian apparently, I have no idea. Apparently, I guess Brian has a rocket now. I've never seen a picture of it. Have no idea. And so Gail was implying, I guess, through the Julia Reddit, that she wanted to have a Sunday car event where Brian drives his Triumph rocket up, and she's going to drive her Chevy Colorado Trail Boss, and she was wanting me to ride the rocket up there. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see how I don't know, man. It's just for me, man. On my channel, have I gone through the shit show or what? And some, like Brett would say, well, you created it. Well, it's true, but everything mankind creates. I mean, I could say the same back to Brett, that you bought your daughter a car and she got a speeding ticket. Did you create that, or did the kid create it? So to me, you can look at every aspect of life of what you create. I drove to the store today to go get some food, and I got in a car crash. Oh, who created that problem? You shouldn't go to the store to get food. I mean, so the whole point is, don't take it wrong. I enjoy Brett. I enjoy subscribers that interact with my channel. I really do. So this is not by any means for me to belittle you or make fun of you. I get a kick out of it because he likes just to throw it back in your face. Well, duh. I like that. Enjoy the conversation. And that's the thing about my channel. The reason I keep it going, because you guys keep on interacting with it. And I'll tell you straight up, if I start making videos and nobody's commenting, then I'm like, well, I guess it's just the day has come. I mean, sincerely, the day I start making videos and the videos are just so lame that not many people watch them, not many people interact and comment, then I'm like, all right, well, there it is. You know, there's the clear picture. It's time for me to just say, hey, man, I had a great run, and I had a great run and had a lot of fun, but oh well. So the reason I'm saying this to everybody is that your interaction channel, that keeps it going. When Bob from Melbourne no longer reaches out, when Charles no longer reaches out, when Brian K no longer reaches out, when Dermot no longer reaches out, when the Green Rush guy doesn't make funny goofball comments, when Gail doesn't reach out, and here's the thing, the Puppet Master, the list goes on and on and on. There's a lot of subscribers out there, and I feel bad if I'm just thinking Robinson. Some of you guys out there, but I feel bad because if I don't mention your name, now you think that I don't care about you, but I do. Is it Jeff Robinson? I'd have to just look at my comments to get all the names right. So once again, the danger of start naming people's names off is then people take it personally that I'm not recognizing them, and it's just I can't remember everything. Old school Jerry or Fast Line? I'm just trying to Last Lane. Once again, everybody, my apologies, anybody here on my channel, but you guys all interact and you keep everything going. Your comments make me feel like, all right, it's worthwhile making video content because you guys enjoy to watch the channel, hear the comments, hear all the dirty secrets, and then watch me get my ass chewed out by the wife. Yeah, you like that stuff. You can enjoy it. It's so cool. These glasses so kind of blend in with my face. Even me looking at myself right now at angle, it's like, wow, if you're not really paying attention in some ways, it's like the glasses totally like just kind of flow with my color and my face. So I think I did a pretty good job at Costco of picking out a set of lenses pretty quickly. Like another whole set of lenses that they will be more noticeable, and even a point you'll probably be like, I don't know, what's that statement with those glasses? So that'll be interesting for you to see those. Those will be the next set I'll wear for you, and I think you'll be like, huh, that's a little more bold, brazen look you got there, Mr. Iceman. So, here's the thing. Don't have the kid to talk to. I don't have anybody to talk to besides you and me. I mean, you think the wife's going to come out here and listen to me run my mouth? I don't know. She may. I doubt it. It is funny, though. I went in and turned on the oven for her to get her a pizza she wants. And I said, I'm going to go out to the bar and have a drink. She's like, you know what? I think I'm going to have a drink, too. I'm like, wow. I haven't heard her say that in a while. It's like, okay. You go inside. Enjoy your peace and quiet. And she got home at a respectable time, so that's good. All right, let me pour myself a glass. Let me get a little more loosen up, baby. Get a more little loosen up, baby. Remember John Riggins? Loosen up, baby. To Sarah O'Connor, the Supreme Court of Justice judge. You remember that? I do. I have John Riggins' famous beer that says loosen up, baby. Did you know that? I'm going to show you that right now. Here it is. John Riggins buddied up with a beer place out here in Winchester, Virginia. Look at that. That was some pretty damn good beer. And it shows him 4th and 1. Remember that when John Riggins dragged that guy in for the big Super Bowl run? And anyway, so he was at he was invited to some DC event, and he said, loosen up, baby, out in the audience when Sarah Day O'Connor was making a speech. And so that's his famous saying, hey, loosen up, baby. But I wasn't there, so I can't tell you exactly the whole story. But John Riggins lived right up the street from me. John Riggins lived right up the street. I sold him some rubber window molding for his car back like in 1983 at Fairfax Auto Parts. He came to the store and you know what? I have his signed somewhere. I have his son. My dad got his signed Joe Jacoby and I think John Riggins picture. My dad actually met with them at an AT&T gathering, and that's probably like 1982, 83, maybe 81. I wonder where those pictures are. Oh my gosh. Just, there's so much stuff. I think my mom had, I think there's boxes of stuff down in my dad's attic in Florida that are my stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, I need a drink, everybody. I got distracted. I got to have a drink. It is 7 o'clock, so I think I deserve a drink. How about that idea? Yeah, the Tron's pretty badass. I don't know. Maybe I'll get motivated. Go putt up the road on it. And what's there to lose? I'm the guy for years and years that, have taken the risk to ride motorcycles knowing that, God forbid, if anything ever happened to me in a radical way, I would probably be forced. I would totally be forced to live a whole different lifestyle because I'd have to get rid of my company. And, and then if it's that radical, you're not riding motorcycles anymore. So, trust me, I even used to ride, Joe and I used to ride around on motorcycles together. The two key guys that run my company, we rode motorcycles together many days working off the motorcycles. And think about how crazy that is. Had both Joe and I ever been severely injured or killed, my company there would be nobody to run the company. It would have been, and that was way before Julie even came along, even knew how to run a company. So it would have been like my wife would have been in total chaos and panic, and she would have been forced to hand. She probably wouldn't even know what to do. In all reality, she probably wouldn't know who to call to sell it to. Wow. So yeah, am I pretty brazen? I am. But man, it's just like what's in the water, what's in the air, what the hell is going on? When do I turn the curve? When do I turn the curve? They say it comes in threes. You remember that? They say it comes in threes. And I will tell you this. I did have 3 very close calls on my motorcycles. I had one in Tennessee with Julie in the back of my Indian Challenger. I've talked about that one before. That was number 1. Then I had one down in Florida, right down there in Florida, in Clearwater. I had a very close call with Julia in the back of the bike with me, which it could have been a T-bone, but not at a high speed. But then, as you all know, then my third one was last year on the CVST, where this lady pulls right out in the middle of the road, right out in the road. You know that one. So that's my concern. When something happens, they say it comes in threes. So I can honestly say that over like a 3-year period, I had the exact thing happen. It comes in threes. So now we've got Kiefer passed. This is what gets scary. Kiefer passed. Oof. My mother's passed. Well, we can maybe take it back to Micah, my nephew. That was 1, Kiefer 2, my mother 3. We could take it that way possibly. But in most recent times, 1, and then my mother's 2. What's number 3, everybody? Oof. Yikes. I don't know. Well, shebang, kapang. Could I take the number 3 for Judge? William Moon? Bill Moon, that died at Timber Honda? I mean, he's not like a family member, so not there. That's a little more kind of vague, but it'd been, And it wasn't like we were such, like, buddy friends. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying, everybody. Wow. It comes in threes. Oof. Yikes. It's really scary. I haven't really wanted to bring this up. But hey, cheers. Here, do I do the phone comes over and that's our cheers each other? So what's really weird, one of the former employees of Timber Honda, Brandon Williams, I think's his name. He's a character guy, and he posts on Facebook a lot of stuff. But what's really eerie? He posted a video of him calling Timber Honda the crying, motorcycle dealership. So he goes around, and this is probably made like 3 years ago. He goes around and he shows people at the dealership just imitate them crying. I don't know what drew this video, but so he's going around the dealership that you've seen these different people work there. It's like Jack is there crying, imitating crying, and then it's like Tim's imitating crying, and then in the back service department, but then he shows Bill Moon crying, and you see, oof, I'm like, wow, yeah. It's like, ooh, that's kind of just eerie that it's the crying Timber Honda dealership, and sincerely, a lot of people miss Bill. Bill was a great guy. That dealership, that was a heavy hit. He was a long-term guy there that kept that dealership in order and made things work. And I can promise you, there's a lot of people there that would tell you, yeah, he's dearly missed. He was always a good guy to people and made it work. And so, wow. So once again, be careful what you post, right? Ooh, yikes. Now, hearing aids are off. The dogs, you can see here, I really have gotten these dogs. What's their excitement? So this is what's interesting. The wife came home. Did anybody get in the house? And right now, I think that Ginger... No, there's Scout. So where did Ginger go off to? So my wife comes home, and we open that front door. Some of the dogs... Oh, there she is. Good girl. Good girl. So Ginger and Scout... I leave the dog food down here in the afternoon, even though I'm tempted to pick it up. But what I witness is that Ginger and Scout, even Tango Will, they're late eaters. And so, what a good little baby. They're just a good little baby. She is so cute. You are so cute. They eat late in the afternoon, so I just leave it down. All right, what do we got here? The Smithsonian Channel. I haven't been watching the news. Who wants to watch the hell of the news? Same old jibber jabber. Bitch. I want to talk about, for the record, you know who makes the most money in this world that bitch all day long? It's all these news media personalities. Good Lord. Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, Greg Gutfeld. I'm not on the MSNBC or CNN, so I don't watch any of that. And so the whole point is, people that get paid all the money are the people that bitch all day long. What a hell of a gig. You get to bitch all day long, and you make millions. You make millions upon millions. Look at what happened to Russell Brand, everybody. Russell Brand has been called out, and I don't know if I was really a follower of his, but what is going on with Russell Brand? Is he still out there? I think he is, but I know England's trying to haul his ass. Isn't England trying to haul his ass back for rape accusations or something like that? I'm not sure, but I know he's treading water. Somebody else may know better than me. So, all right, time to have a nice little drink and shut the hell up to keep the video channel going. So now, it's after 7 o'clock. If I don't shut the heck up and start uploading these videos, that's phone, it'll be 10 o'clock tonight for these videos to even populate. Love my glasses. I think I did a great job on my glasses. They're a lot cleaner. Everything's so much more visible. So that's the only downside to glasses. Over time, they do get all scratched up. If you don't have good insurance, it can get expensive, but insurance is expensive. I mean, our insurance for my wife and my daughter and I, it is close to $20,000 a year. You just hear that? I mean, I'm not lying to you. Yeah, my wife, I think some people make comments. It's like, my wife works for me, everybody. So anybody out there thinks I'm being rude to my wife, I could maybe say, you could maybe take it that way, but no way. I'm married to my wife because I'm happy to be married to my wife. If I wasn't happy, I'd be gone. Is it easy being married close to, being married 39, what'd I say, 30? No. How many years have we been married? 29 years. Coming up on 30, right? Isn't that right? Because 1995 to 2025 would be, 30 years. So we're 29 years. This Sunday we'll be married 29 years. So everybody knows it's not easy. I have friends, I have conversations, and you know what? It seems like that 25 to 30 year time frame is kind of where the switch can turn off. There's no doubt about that. But I can just tell you the antics of who I am, what I do. Yeah, right. Oh, and Bill Belichick and his girlfriend are now engaged. I wonder why this girl is demanding to be engaged to this guy. Come on, everybody. How long does it last after they're married? And then she gets a third to half. Does he do a prenup? I only hope so. She'll do a prenup on how much you get, Mr. Belichick. Well, the prenup will be exactly the portion of how much you get my ass after we get married. Yeah, good luck on that, Billy boy. You may know how to manage a football team, but managing a woman, good luck. You're going to lose. Well, another one bites the dust. Cheers, George Wendt, he's dead. 76 years old. Was it Christy McAlley or Allie McChrystal? What the hell was that lady's name? That she died recently. So, I guess that heavy drinking, but being heavy as hell. Heavy drinking, heavy as hell. I guess your days, you lose days. For every day, I guess you live a lousy life, you lose a day, right? That adds up. Anyways, oh well. We're all catching up to him, everybody. That's the thing. As you get older in life, you're catching up to all these people dying. You ever thought of that? I have. Hey, God bless. Have a great evening. I got to shut the hell up. I got to make some videos. Got to publish them. Hope you enjoy my channel. Share the channel. Help the Iceman stay active. Help him stay positive. And as I say all the time, I talk to a phone to be my friend. My friend is my phone. At the end of the day, his phone is my friend. I can't. It's like Wilson. This is Wilson the ball for me, everybody, because I'm all by myself. I'm all by myself. Yep. Just a lone man with a harmonica. Lone man's gone to the harmonica.